Let's start with the tools. Here are the tools that I usually have right next to my Kaiser board mold making working space. Okay, a brush to clean out the dust, a putty knife to cut straight lines, a little greenware saw to cut round and curved lines, a carving tool that was gifted to me by a surgeon. So any carving tool work, even glass will work. So glass is a good carving tool as well. Here is an emery board and a sanding block. The sanding block does not have to be very coarse, so the finer the better. But mine here is very, very old and pretty fine by now. Some scissors to cut out shapes from the pattern if you're working with a pattern. You get a pattern with your kit and make some copies if you think you might need more than one pattern. Okay, let's move on to the mold samples that I have. Here's one that is a dish mold, but you can also use it as a casting mold. There is one that I can only use as a casting mold, and let me explain why. These rims here are too small. If you put a piece of glass on here, they will just fall in, or what they say also, they roll inside. So that's one of the tips I have to give you, is that you do not work with a rim that is less than 3/4 of an inch. If you do, there is a little trick that will follow, but this rim definitely is a little bit too small. But it's a nice casting mold, and some of you might realize it. I've used it in my Fuse It book. Okay, this is how old they are. Kaiser boards last for many, many, many firings. So this is this one. Let me show you another one. Here I cut a bird out of a piece of 6" by 6". They make beautiful little cast glass birds. And here is a wine coaster mold that we've used often, very, very often with. And here, what I've done here is I did not just cut it, but I also beveled the edges. And to do so, you bevel to the outside. You keep coming this way. And collect the powder of the Kaiser board, or as we call it now, the Kaiser board sand, because there is more to come for this in the future. And when you bevel the edges inside, never round them. Always go on an angle. When you round them, the glass gets pulled into the opening. So angle this one nicely. Okay, here we go. So this is another one, and I have more of these because these were very, very popular with our students. Another way to work with Kaiser board 6" by 6" molds is that you cut them apart. And here I have two pieces. I cut a 6" by 6" board into 4 pieces, but right now we only need the 2. Just 4 1.5 inch wide strips that I then beveled on each side. And you can use them to create a bigger piece, a bigger board like this. Let me show you this way. See, you just set this on a kiln shelf. It should be a fiber kiln shelf, because when you work with fibers, it's an insulation material, and you're better off working with a fiber kiln shelf. So here you have a nice little tray dish.